All right, guys, Dustin here, and ammo's all gone everywhere, but someone must have been in their garage one day, and they had an arrow, and they had a 22, and then they had their blanks for a powered nail driver or something, and said, hey, I think I'll shoot arrows out of a 10-22, and that is how we get this arrow rifle right here. There is this arrow right inside on this 10-22 receiver. It's kind of a double-barreled thing. You have a barrel that the arrow slips down over, and then this outer shroud that it's inside, and yes, it's still a firearm. And then we just take this powerful blank, I think this is like a number 6, we stick it in the chamber there, and now we can shut up and shoot arrows at like 400 feet per second. So I know y'all just want to see this thing work, so we set up a Firebird target downrange. We're at 50 yards though. We're gonna see if we can hit it. You gotta wear ear pro with these things though. I thought the blank would be pretty well dampened by a 16-inch barrel, right? No, it's still pretty loud. The website says it's half as loud as a 22 rifle. I think it's a little louder than that. But let's go. This is gonna be loud anyway if we hit that Firebird target. Bucks! Man, that was pretty potent. I gotta go check and see what it did to my arrow though. A friend of mine said they destroyed their target the other day, so that's the importance of that box in front of it, because we have like 6 All right, that was pretty cool. But the arrow looks good, except it's charred. Ooh, it's really warm, but that could be friction from that. All right, so anyway, let's back on up and see what kind of group we can get. We know we can hit a Firebird. Those are 50 millimeters, but we'll see if we can get 50 yards. So when you reload these things, every time you shoot, you're supposed to bore brush out the inside, because that powder residue will start to build up, and then it won't fly down range. And then, of course, we're going to give this a little clockwise twist as we go down. Now, these arrows haven't held up as good as I was hoping. This one's already losing a fletching. So I'm sure rubbing, you can see the wear marks, the black wear marks. So the rubbing on the inside of the barrel is going to be a little rough on stuff. And I need a better blank holder, because I did spill this bag while I was trying to get zeroed at 50 yards today. All right, we're going to do 3 shots just to see what our group's like, see what our accuracy is. It's supposed to be around 1 inch. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was dead center, which almost scares me if we get too good a group and mess up an arrow. Oh yeah, we'll always load the blank last though, because you don't want a live chamber and, you know, your fingers in front of an arrow that could launch at 400 feet per second. I can't tell from here, but I'll be disappointed if we Robin Hood one without it under the high-speed camera. All right, let's go see our group. So that's not bad, although this is why at archery you're always supposed to shoot at different points, but if I do that on a video, people don't understand what I'm shooting at. So that's almost 2 inches, but these are stinking touching each other. Oh man, there's just a little bit of fluff. Oh, you can actually see it actually scratched the arrow. I had another arrow that got a little dent because they're so thin. They're very light. They're like 300 something grains with the 75 grain tip. So that's pretty cool. I think it's William Tell time though. This was a suggestion of someone on, I think, the Facebook Insiders group. Now we have our William Tell. I don't know where this thing came from, but it's been around long enough. If we miss, it's all good. Apple time. So I'm really tempted to try this Razor Broadhead, but I know it weighs different than the tips and it's gonna drop. So just to, you know, not murder our little William Tell person over there, or I'm William Tell, we're gonna figure out, let's see if we hit that apple. Oh, that looked good. Maybe, we're gonna see. I saw a lot of white, so it was either a lot of plaster or an apple. I see half an apple, but that was so much white I thought I hit her. Oh, I think I did. Oh, I did! which might look pretty cool on high speed anyway, but oh, that's just a flesh wound. That's just a flesh wound, but that arrow's a goner. You know we can't end on a miss, so let's try it. just aim dead on. Oh, it drilled it. It drilled it dead center because we got a yellow part of the apple sticking out. That was cool. That's more like it. That's more like it. Just, I mean, a beautiful skewered apple right at center. And just a little haircut from earlier. Very cool. Nosler's out. She's gonna like this apple. Got you. Little Jay, got you. Oh, don't hurt my, there you go. You're not gonna share? You're not gonna share? She probably bite me if I try to take it from her. I know she will, because if I stand on top of her corn, she'll bite my foot. Yeah, all right. So if anything, what this arrow rifle shows us is just the versatility of a 10-22. And so when all the ammo dries up, but you still have some power blanks around, you can, throw one of these things in, because one bolt takes your stock off on a 10-22, 2 bolts takes the barrel off, and then you put that thing in. You can check them out at Swivel Machine. This is not a sponsored video in any sort, so make sure you click the like and subscribe and all that, and maybe I'll break even on the arrows that I broke. The barrel's like $3.79 or something like that, so you can check it out there. And if you have tranquilizers, it'll also shoot that. I just don't got tranquilizers, but Nosler. Stay tuned. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. That's right! Whoo! Did you see that? Good. Come on, Nussie! Come on, Nussie! Yeah. I came in like a wrecking ball! Yeah!